I refused to make wedding invites for my ex-best friend after she uninvited me from her wedding. My friend Sarah and I had been inseparable since senior year of high school. Neither of us had great home lives growing up, so we kind of became each other's family. We talked every single day for 10 years straight without missing one. About 2 years ago, Sarah met this guy named Derek who comes from a really wealthy family. Everyone in our town knows who they are. They got engaged last year and I was so excited for her. We immediately started planning the wedding together and she asked me to be one of her bridesmaids. Here's where I come in. Sarah couldn't find a designer she trusted to make the wedding invitations, and since I have some experience with graphic design from my job, she asked if I would do them instead. I said yes without hesitation because that's what best friends do. I spent weeks working on these invites. We're talking custom illustrations, fancy fonts, the whole thing. I was putting in hours after work and on weekends because I wanted them to be perfect for her big day. She kept telling me how amazing they looked and how grateful she was. Then everything fell apart in September. We went out for drinks one night and Sarah got a little tipsy. Out of nowhere, she started telling me that she hadn't felt close to me in months. I was completely blindsided because we literally talked every single day. Nothing had changed from my end. She said that ever since she met Derek and started hanging out with his rich friends, she felt like she outgrew our friendship. She thought giving it time would help her feel different, but it didn't work. But then she did something that still makes my stomach turn. She pulled out her phone and showed me a group chat I didn't even know existed. It was her and a few other girls from the wedding party. In the messages, Sarah was saying she didn't actually want me at the wedding anymore. She just didn't want to tell me because I was doing the invites for free. One of the girls responded, telling her to just end the friendship like she'd been wanting to and pay someone else to do the invitations instead. Sarah had sent a bunch of laughing emojis back. I drove home in complete shock that night. I couldn't even cry. I just felt numb. The next morning, I woke up to an apology text from her. I told her I didn't accept it. She immediately got defensive and said I couldn't be mad at something she said while drunk. Our conversation did not end well. Within an hour, I was removed from the main wedding party group chat. That was her way of letting me know I wasn't invited anymore. No call, no real conversation, just kicked out like I was nothing. I figured that was the end of it. We weren't friends anymore, I wasn't in the wedding, and I definitely wasn't going to finish those invitations. To me, that was obvious, but apparently not to Sarah. Yesterday, she texted me asking if I would have the invites done by the original deadline. I couldn't believe she was serious. I told her no, I wouldn't be doing them anymore. She completely lost it. She sent me like 15 texts back to back calling me every name you can think of. She said she was clearly right to uninvite me. Then she said the only reason I wouldn't do the invites was because I was jealous that she was getting married and I was single. I blocked her number and went on with my day. But this morning I woke up to messages from two of our mutual friends saying I was wrong for backing out of a commitment I made. They said since I agreed to do the invites before we stopped being friends, I should still honor that. They also said if I wasn't going to do them, I should have had the decency to let her know sooner. I'm sorry, but did they miss the part where she secretly talked trash about me for months, showed me the receipts while drunk, and then kicked me out of her wedding? Did they think I was just going to keep working on invitations for someone who stabbed me in the back? Now I'm being called bitter and petty by people who are supposed to be my friends too. They keep saying Sarah has been so stressed about finding a new designer last minute, but here's the thing. Sarah's fiance is loaded. They have basically no budget for this wedding. She can easily pay a professional to do it. I spent weeks working for free on something for a wedding I'm not even allowed to attend anymore. The way I see it, she made her choice when she removed me from that group chat,